Welcome back to a journey through European culture in time in the prism of naming. With the spread of Christianity, names of foreign origin began to predominate in the Christian world. The names were, unlike the pagan ancient time, mostly not translated anymore. We do still find such translations, for example, Greek names to Church-Slavonic, such as Vδ̣ρα, coming from Pίστις, which means faith, Nadejda, coming from lπစ္, meaning hope, and Любы, coming from Ἀγάπη, which is love. And the most common adaptation was based on Greek originals. We find here such names as Alexander, Eugene, Nicolas, Peter, Sergeus, Anastasia, Catherine, Helene, Irene, Sophia and Xenia. Or from already established Greek adaptation of Hebrew name, for example, John, Mathew, Anna and Elisabeth. Latin name became also very popular, especially in the Catholic part of the Christianity. For example, August, Victor, Roman, Beata and Julia. Further, we have hybrids of name adoption approaches becoming more popular, like translation of name from a foreign language into the own language, combined with adaptation of the phonetic form of the original foreign name. Such combinations were formed as John the Baptist from the Greek name Johannes ho Baptistes, which in turn was formed as an adaptation and translation of the Hebrew original. And another example, Eric the Red, based on the original Old Norse Erik Raudi. Without further historical deepening in this subject, it can be stated that the attitude to names during this period was attentive and filled with compromising when adopting a foreign name in their own language. A Frenchman, for example, with the French name Jean, which arose from the adaptation of the Latin name Johannes, which, as we already know, arose as an adaptation of the mentioned Greek adaptation from the Hebrew original, was further taken as Ivan in Slavic languages, Johannes in German, John in English, Giovanni in Italian, etc. In a word, there was a general kindship of naming, seen against a plurality of national languages. In a similar way, the attitude towards countries, seas, cities, rivers, islands, mountains, and other natural phenomena that underlie geographical designation in different languages developed. Here we find a good example of such an approach based on translation of names from a foreign language into the own language. For instance, Cape Verde from the Portuguese Cabo Verde, and the Cape of Good Hope from the Portuguese Cabo de Boa Esperança. In most cases, the semantic meaning of the names was discontinued when switching to another language. But despite this, the consciousness remained that it was a translated element of the original language. And in our next session, we will look deeper into the further development of the relationship to names during our own modern time.